Teresa Giudice's ex Joe announces shocking new career move. RHONJ star Teresa Giudice's ex-husband, Joe Giudice, has just announced a shocking new career move. The father of four is happily living in the Bahamas after being deported from America. So what is his latest endeavor? Keep reading for further details. Teresa Giudice's ex Joe announces shocking new career move. For many years, Joe and Teresa Giudice had an up-and-down marriage, as seen on RHONJ. He would call her names behind her back and was always starting some type of drama. They should have worked very well because of that. Then, they pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including fraud, bank, mail, wire, and bankruptcy fraud. Plus, they failed to file tax returns, so Teresa headed to prison for nearly a year. Since they had four daughters, Gia, Adriana, Gabriella, and Melania, the couple went at different times. Teresa served her sentence first, and then Joe served 41 months. Yet since he was not a citizen, he was eventually deported. He now lives in the Bahamas, and his girls get to see him as often as they would like. While over there, he has been doing various types of work. Now, Joe has shared a shocking new career move, but what will he be doing now? He now has a line of merchandise which was modeled by his girls. It is called the Juicy Joe Collection, and includes everything from trucker hats to aprons to t-shirts. In a statement regarding his new line, he stated this: "The former RHONJ house husband has continued to model his line on his social media. However, Teresa Giudice's ex also announced that fans can only get the items for 1 week. So, it is a limited drop, but is this just a test to see how well it does? That is unclear, but we're fans excited for it. Use the money wisely." After RHONJ fans saw Joe Giudice's new line, they were thrilled with what he was putting out. At the same time, some suggested that he help his ex-wife, Teresa Giudice, with her immense debts. Along with her husband, Luis Ruiz, the two owe around $3 million in tax debt. Love this merch. Happy for you. Your ex is just making mistakes after mistakes. Be glad you are in the Bahamas doing good. I 1000% want a Juicy Joe tee. I absolutely love that this is happening. I would buy the Juicy Joe shirt and the Happy Wife Happy Life shirt. Fans also suggested other catchphrases for his merchandise, but they were not comfortable with his daughters being the models. Some felt he was sexualizing his girls, yet they appeared to be having fun supporting their dad. It is now available for purchase, but again, for only 1 week. Joe Giudice, the ex-husband of Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice, has never been one to shy away from reinvention. After years of legal troubles, deportation, and a high-profile divorce, Joe has been making the most of his life in the Bahamas. But now, in a move that no one saw coming, he has announced a brand new career path that has fans, and even his famous ex-wife, completely stunned. Joe's journey post-deportation. After serving his prison sentence for fraud and subsequently being deported to Italy, Joe Giudice found himself at a crossroads. No longer able to return to the U.S., he had to carve out a new life for himself in a country he barely knew. But rather than wallowing in self-pity, Joe embraced his new reality. He initially attempted to start a business in Italy, but the allure of the Bahamas proved too strong to resist. Relocating there in 2021, he found a fresh start in the paradise-like setting. Over the past few years, Joe has dabbled in various business ventures, including a construction company, boxing matches, and even selling Italian imported olive oil. While some of his projects gained traction, none truly stuck, until now. The big announcement. In a shocking turn of events, Joe Giudice has revealed that he is stepping into the world of hospitality and entertainment as the new owner of a high-end lounge and restaurant in the Bahamas. That's right, Joe Giudice is officially a restaurateur, and he's not holding back on making his mark in the industry. Speaking exclusively to a local Bahamian outlet, Joe expressed his excitement about the venture. "Food has always been a big part of my life. My parents were amazing cooks, and growing up in an Italian household, you learn to appreciate the importance of a great meal," he shared. "I want to bring that same warmth and authenticity to my new restaurant. This is more than just a business for me. It's a passion project." Joe's establishment, which he has named Giudice's, is set to offer a fusion of traditional Italian dishes with a Caribbean twist. The restaurant will feature handmade pasta, fresh seafood, and imported Italian wines, all while incorporating the vibrant flavors of the Bahamas. Teresa's reaction. Fans immediately turned to Teresa Giudice for her reaction to Joe's unexpected career move. While their relationship has been rocky over the years, Teresa has always expressed her desire to see Joe succeed. When approached for a comment, the Housewives star said, "I'm really happy for him. Joe has been through a lot, and he deserves something good in his life. I think owning a restaurant makes sense for him. He's always been passionate about food and cooking. I wish him the best." While Teresa's words were supportive, fans couldn't help but notice her slightly reserved tone. Given her own success in the culinary world with multiple cookbooks under her belt, could there be a bit of professional rivalry brewing between the exes? Only time will tell. What makes Giudice's different? Joe insists that his restaurant will offer more than just amazing food, it will be an experience. Inspired by the lively social culture of the Bahamas, Giudice's will feature live music, themed dinner nights, and even occasional celebrity guest appearances. Given Joe's connections in the entertainment world, it wouldn't be surprising to see a few familiar faces dropping by for an exclusive event. Additionally, Joe has recruited top-tier chefs, including a Michelin-trained Italian chef and a local Bahamian culinary expert, to create a menu that will cater to both tourists and locals alike. A surprising business partner. As if Joe's new venture wasn't shocking enough, rumors are swirling that he might have a surprising business partner, his former Housewives castmate, Caroline Manzo's son, Albie Manzo. Albie, who has experience in the hospitality industry with his own successful businesses, is said to be advising Joe on the business side of things. While neither party has confirmed the partnership, insiders claim that the two have been spotted having multiple meetings over the past few months. Could this mean a possible reconciliation between Joe and the Manzo family after years of tension? Stranger things have happened in the world of Real Housewives. The challenges ahead. While Joe's enthusiasm for his new career is undeniable, the restaurant business is notoriously tough. Between managing finances, maintaining quality, and attracting a steady stream of customers, Joe certainly has his work cut out for him. However, given his resilience and ability to bounce back from hardships, many believe that he has what it takes to make Giudice's a success. One of Joe's biggest challenges will be overcoming his past reputation. Some skeptics have already raised concerns about his ability to run a legitimate business after his highly publicized legal troubles. However, Joe is adamant that he has learned from his mistakes and is focused on building something that will last. "I know what people say about me, and that's fine," Joe stated. "At the end of the day, I'm just a guy who loves food and wants to create a space where people can come together, enjoy great meals, and have a good time." Fans react. The reaction from fans has been mixed. Some are thrilled to see Joe turning over a new leaf and pursuing something that aligns with his Italian heritage. "This is the best thing Joe has done in years. Can't wait to visit his restaurant," one fan tweeted. Others, however, are more skeptical. "Joe Giudice running a restaurant? This should be interesting. Hope he learned how to balance a budget first," another fan commented. Despite the skepticism, one thing is clear. Joe Giudice is determined to prove himself, and he's doing it in a way that no one expected. What's next for Joe? With Giudice's set to open later this year, Joe is already looking ahead to future expansions. If all goes well, he hopes to open a second location in Italy, bringing his Italian-Caribbean fusion concept to his home country. "This is just the beginning," he teased. "I have big plans and I'm excited for what's to come." Whether Giudice's becomes a must-visit hotspot or just another celebrity business venture remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, Joe Giudice isn't done surprising us yet. Final thoughts. Joe Giudice's journey has been nothing short of a roller coaster, and his latest career move proves that he's not ready to fade into the background. From reality TV star to convicted felon to hopeful restaurateur, Joe is rewriting his story in a way that keeps everyone talking. Will Giudice's be a smashing success, or will it become another chapter in Joe's long list of ups and downs? One thing's for sure, The grand opening is bound to be the event of the season, and you never know which RHONJ alums might show up to toast or shade Joe's latest reinvention.